Hello, everyone. This is Stephanie, your host. Welcome to the uh, a new book from Chapters. It's called Mermaids and Vampires. Who love them? Solve the mystery, but your dad wants you out of trouble. Will being shipped off to a boarding school for supernatural beings cramp your fins? Hi, welcome to the world of mermaids and vampires. Who love them? A story true love between a plucky mermaid and an attractive yet annoying vampire. It is literal fish out of water tale and contains plenty of magic, comedy, evil villains, and some epic kissing. I live in a magical redwood forest in California where my closest neighbors include chicken, cow, owls, and the occasional llama. So, for I haven't found any mermaids living in my pond. But you never know, Deborah. My name would be Ariel or Jezebel. Hmm. My style is great. Let's go. Ill meals. My mermaid life is ruined. On the bright side, I won't have to suffer long. My parents have chosen to send me to Saltwater Academy, a cross-cultural school and land attended by a host of supernatural beings, including vampires. They say it's for my own good. But vampires find mere folks but irresistible. How can that be safe?
Yes, Jezebel.
This really sucks. I should apologize and maybe he'll back down. I know I messed up. I didn't mean to cause all this trouble. I'm really sorry.
Me too, Jezebel. Look, this is only temporary until things calm down back home. You've got to trust me on this one. Your mom trusts me.
She's no any longer. Dad brushes your cheek with the back of his hand.
You'll have a good time at Saltwater Academy.
I will not have a good time. I was happy where I was. I was the captain of the octopus wrestling squad and the debate team. But now I have to go to a school with a bunch of bloodsuckers right in the middle of the semester.
Yes, Jezebel, you do.
That pretty easygoing, but he has his teacher voice on now. What's the point? He's made up his mind, even though this is all my fault. You glare at his iridescent tail fins as he speeds up. You rush to catch up. You decide to risk ask him another question. How did that? What did happen with the missing mermaid? Or that? Did I get Carla hurt? Would I ask about the missing mermaids or talk about your friend? Hmm,
Your friend's just fine. I'll tell her you ask her when I see her in class.
this reference to your dad role at your now former school reminds you. The one advantage going away is not having to hear other kids talking about your hot teacher, dad, anymore. I guess she's not getting sent away then.
Carla didn't require a fairy squad to scrub 100 human memories. And the internet of her adventure?
What if she got mernapped like the other though? Your dad glared at you.
Jezebel. Jezebel Marie Fishwater. The adults are handling the situation, okay?
Well, asking didn't get you in worse trouble anyway. You swim in silence for a while. The water tastes different this far north. With you think you are getting close to your new school.
I know the fairy squad asked you a lot of questions, Jezebel, but I have one for you too.
Dad, been so not ask me anything about the whole thing. Where were you thinking? Never mind. You weren't thinking a whole lot. Sure, Dad.
What were you doing at the boardwalk in the first place? It was a school night.
I can't get any more trouble than I already am, right? I just tell him a whopper of a lie. I can tell him the truth. I'm in too much trouble as it is, but Carla isn't. Carla had come to help me with my math.
Nice of her.
I know you wish I were good at it, Mr. Math, teacher dad, but I'm not, okay? Your dad flutters a fence at you to continue. So, I was getting out my math, and she told me that her brother was going to the boardwalk with some of his friends, including the friends she has huge crush on. Your dad raises his eyebrow. She talks to me into studying on land. We do need to practice changing form. He doesn't look all that convinced, but he doesn't interrupt. She insists that we should find the guy first so we could pick a study spot close to them. So we rode the glide to see if we could spot them.
You went up that high? You?
I know, right? I just couldn't let Carla go along. Your dad looks faintly impressed. Yes, it's working. We spotted a group of guys with green hair, so we got off and went to them to find them. They went into the fright walk and I managed to follow them in. I don't know why Carla didn't. I guess the ticket stopped her. I couldn't find anyone in the dark, and then when I came out, I was all alone. I heard a scream, not a human scream, a telepathic scream. I thought it was Carla.
Your father nods. I thought it was you.
He sounds awfully grim. Oh man, that must have really scared him. I thought I found the place it was coming from. A warehouse? I peeked in the window and saw a whole bunch of empty tanks. I don't know what they were for or anything. Some humans saw me and started to chase me. I thought he would leave me alone if there were people around, so I ran for the first place I saw. They knocked me into the pool, then ran when my tail appeared and everyone started freaking out.
And that's when I got there.
You still sound grim, and that's when you got there.
Thanks. Thank you for telling me, Jezebel. In return, I should tell you something. You made some bad decision, I think you know that. But we're not sending you away because of your decision making, or at least not entirely. If you were a shut-in who live only for math,
He sighs dramatically. Dad!
there have been some disappearance and we are worried. And you seems to be a very good at finding trouble. So we want you to put us far away from trouble as we can. I know it's hard on you. I just don't want you to think it's all your fault.
I'd argue that I could take care of myself, but I don't think that you'll convince him after boardwalk disaster. Okay, Dad, thanks. He slows and wraps his arms around your shoulder.
Here it is, Saltwater Bay. We're almost there. It's going to be great, Jezebel, I promise. It's much better school than South Pacifica High. And maybe you'll learn a thing or two about vampires.
My dad's ever the optimist. Oh, well, if I'm going to be stuck at this school, I might as well start things off right. I'll go from here by myself.
No way, Jezebel. I'll swim you to campus.
Dad, please, I'm 16 years old. I can't have my father swimming me to school the first day.
Alright, send a C-mail if you need anything.
Okay, Dad,
Make a good choice.
I will. He kisses you on the top of your head and turns tail south. There's an oily shimmer above you on the surface of Saltwater Bay. The eel grass here is thinning and brown, the kelp slimy and decomposing. I like to think I'm the type of mermaid who can appreciate all sorts of ocean decor, but this is completely unpleasant. The farther you swim into the bay, the more simmer intensifies. And there are prickling sensation on your skin and scale like a mild jellyfish sting. Something is off about this place. Wait, is this something following me? I better swim fast. I'll be safe at school at least from mysterious sea monster. You kept little things like shadows where they shouldn't be rippled in the water with no explanation. The water grows murky, obscuring your vision. But anonymous as it seemed, nothing shows itself. You swim into the bay unhinged. You're about to blast into turbo swim again when your gaze falls upon an enormous lime rock gluting from the floor of the bay. Ah, limestone like that. I wonder if there's a cave. You swim towards it, noting that the foul in the water is getting worse. The closer you get to the rock, the worse the water gets. The burning sensation on your skin becomes almost unbearable. Eerie light emanates from the fixture in the rock. The water in the cave is a pulsing kaleidoscope of indigo, yellow, pink, char, chartreuse, orange, and teal. It's beautiful, but at the same time scary, like the sea anemone or stingray. School is starting soon. I should keep swimming. Whatever that is, I can't afford to be late on my first day. The water begins to clear as you leave the cave behind. Wow, it's so foggy I can see the shore. But I can smell it's definitely that way. Wait, what are those? Three fins cut through the wave towards you. Shark!
Hmm.
Well, I guess this is. I just finished telling the story about the first chapter, Banished, on mermaids and vampires who love them. It seems like as Jezebel was sent to saltwater school because some strange things happen in their area for the safety of her parents, she was shipped out, although she tried to convince her dad that she's 16 and she needs to act independently. Well, it was such an experience to Jezebel. Well, she's almost near the school, but it's like so anyway, she encountered some shark. I don't know if the next chapter. We'll play to find out. Thank you for watching my video. Please like, make comments, and subscribe, of course, to see what happens in the next chapter. Thank you and have a good day.